In the previous episode, we killed a whole lot of mimics, like a lot of mimics, and then we used their loot to essentially boost us to get Infernon, but I haven't killed him yet. We're going to get that done, hopefully, in this episode. Not entirely sure when I'm going to get done in this episode, to be perfectly honest. I got a lot of things that I would like to push for. Oh, just did not summon my little dude yet. Why is this? Oh, goodness, because that thing's open. Like, I can't even summon my guys because I was trying to use my scroll wheel to get over to it. And it wasn't letting me do that because I had that boss checklist open. So I've been playing a little bit in between episodes. Still recovering from my cold, so excuse any like groveliness that I got. We're going to talk to the Dryad in a minute. That's part of one of the things that we're going to do today. But I went over to our Hallowed, which is in a terrible spot, going to be honest. And I made this little pit, this little trap pit. So if I do that, and then I just, no, I don't want to eat. There we go. Everything comes in here. It's really kind of nice. So they all just die in my lava pit. This is what I've been doing. Like, I set this up. I even made a ramp here that goes all the way up from the ground down there because our Hallowed is like literally right here. It's so tiny. So I did that so that all the enemies would fall in here. I have to stand in like weird spots for the Hallowed enemies to even spawn, but I kind of just AFK'd in here for a bit, allowing myself to gather pixie dust and unicorn horns. So that was the two things that I was after. Let me get this tortoise dead, because you never know, you might get a shot. So then I collected all that. There was a blood moon. I got this sanguine ward. I don't remember getting this in the blood moon before. It's from those like little cultist dudes that spawn. But creates a weakening runic aura. Killing enemies inside your runic aura heals some life. I'm just kind of curious to see how big this aura is. Actually, not bad. That might be pretty good for melee. So I'm just holding on to it for now. So then I collected enough pixie dust and unicorn horns to make holy arrows, if I can spell holy correctly. Oh, right. But of course, I'm missing arrows. Where's our vendor at? Where's the merchant? I think he's off over here, isn't he? We should be able to buy just a stupid amount of arrows from him. In fact, I'm going to need 4,000, which seems like a lot. Also farmed out quite a bit of gold doing that. That's nice. It's just like essentially an AFK farm. There's not a whole heck of a lot that I'm actually doing during that other than moving every now and again to pick up all my loot. And then occasionally, like if the blood moon spawned, I have to focus on that for a little bit. And if I don't see, like towards the end of the blood moon, I was like, it's just not worth it. It's not spawning the enemies that I need because it's spawning blood moon enemies. And the result is that we aren't getting the pixie dust or the unicorn horns that we need for these holy arrows, right? So yeah, I'm making 4,000 or 300. If I could craft 400, it's going to get 400. Okay, so I need 3,600 because you might be like, wow, that's a lot of arrows. But it's not, because we're going to be making the endless holy quiver. This is from Fargo's mutant mod, which is fantastic. So it's just like now I don't even have to worry about holy arrows. We just permanently have holy arrows, which is really, really nice. So now I can actually use my dataless stormbow if I so choose. So like if we get the destroyer to spawn. And then I can't also forget the fact that we've got, oh goodness, what is it called? I'm just blanking on the name. Why am I blanking on the name of that? Oh, okay, let's just do titanium. I don't have enough titanium for it. What is the name of the ranger gear? Helmet, headgear. Oh, it is the helmet. Why was I thinking that the melee one was the helmet? Oh, melee is the mask. Wow, I've gotten that all mixed around. All right, let's go get some titanium real quick, I guess. Man, where do I even want to go for that? I don't know. I'll just go down this way, I guess. And then we're going to just get a teensy bit of titanium. In fact, I thought there was some nearby my spawn point here. I come down. I might be wrong. Okay, that's fine. So I just need a teeny bit of titanium because I want to make the ranger hat so that way we can swap between them. Oh yeah, there's some titanium. It's not enough, but we'll take it. And the other thing about this too is I really wish that Spirit Mod wasn't locked into 1.4.3, which is what we're currently running for tmodloader. So if you wanted to play the Spirit mod, unfortunately, it's not, at least last time I checked, it's not updated fully for 1.4.4, which means that we don't have loadouts, which really sucks, because being able to have a loadout for melee ranged and magic and mage would be really nice. Just to hit a button and swap between all my gear. Because then I can have like full-on loadouts. I would love that. And I had totally forgotten that that was even a thing, because I've been playing so much tmodloader that I've just not been playing enough normal Terraria, and then I jumped on and I was like, wait a second. That's right, there's loadouts. It's like a whole completely different game. It saves so much time just to be able to hit one of your F keys, and then you're suddenly just in a completely different build. And I love that. Man, I've been looking around for the tiniest bit of titanium for the longest time now. I found up to, I think I've got 11 bars of it. I need 13. I just can't find any more titanium, so I'm just like, screw it. I'm just gonna dig straight across until I find some. Which kind of ridiculous. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time finding it. But I guess while we're going, oh, you know what? I just had to complain, and then we got some. It's literally been 10 minutes of me just like trying to search for titanium. I only need enough for 2 bars at this point. So yeah, I do have a couple things to chat about as we go grab this and make our helmet though. First thing is that I am doing a channel supporter drive, and I had kind of briefly mentioned it in a previous episode, but what does that mean? Well, it means that we're gonna try, ooh, what's this? Immediately distracted. Tim's scroll of fumbling. Who knew skeletons could write? Magic attacks may inflict random debuffs on foes. Magic attacks may shoot out a random projectile. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. I guess I killed a Tim and I didn't even realize it. Put this in here. We'll put that in there. Okay, so let's make titanium. And then we're gonna make the helmet. I said make the helmet. Okay, cool. That puts us in a situation where I've got, where is my other helmet, actually? You know what? I may have put it away. Titanium. I did. Okay, well, that's good to know. All right, we're all set up. Anyway, so for, so basically from September 15th, which is going to be past when this episode goes up, all the way through October 15th, I'm going to set a really low number, and the number is 25. If I get 25 new channel supporters that's on either Patreon or being a YouTube member, preferably YouTube memberships, we'll get there in a moment, then I will do Terraria Infernum. Otherwise, I'll just do Terraria Calamity. So that's kind of the plan there. Now, the Infernum mod is really difficult. I'll put a lot of time into it. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be very similar to our Fargo Soul mod playthrough, and I'm really looking forward to that in a weird way. I thought Fargo's was one of my favorite series that we've done, if not my favorite Terraria series, period. So what does that mean? Well, if you become a channel member, anything that counts from the 15th of September all the way through to the 15th of October, again, low number, if I get 25 new people, we'll do Infernum. Just kind of like testing that out, seeing what kind of effect that has, and honestly checking to see if you guys are actually even that interested in me doing Infernum. And why do I prefer channel memberships? Well, there's a couple things that we can unlock through YouTube if we reach certain milestones. I have YouTube channel members, but if you hit certain milestones, you get extra stuff, such as being able to plaster all of the YouTube channel member names on the YouTube channel. So like if you go to the YouTube channel, it'll have the list of everyone who's a YouTube channel member, just like boom, right there for everybody to see. And that's super freaking cool. On top of the fact that you get cool emojis and whatnot automatically on YouTube for that. And I think that that's pretty sweet. So consider doing that. Go down, hit the join button. And if you don't have any bucks, toss my way. That's totally fine. I'm not saying like this is a thing that you have to do in order to support me. Your support matters in many ways, and you could support me by subscribing if you're not already, liking the video, leaving a comment, watching to the end, all that fun stuff. All right, let's see what this quest is about. World's gotten a lot more dangerous recently. You know what? I have seen this particular quest pop up a couple times now. I noticed it when I logged on earlier to do the farming into Hallowed, and I'm noticing it now. I'll finish reading it though. My scouts have been hearing about a big, beautiful creature that reveals itself under the light of the aurora. It's a massive stag, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I'm wondering, maybe he specifically wants... Okay, yeah, so slowly approach an aura stag. This is the quest that we've had, but I'm not sure if it's like slowly fixing itself or what it's doing. I have no idea. We also need to talk to the Dryad about this other item. We got the Hyperborean Fragment. Let's go to quest. World's changed for the worse. I sense foul magic growing stronger and stronger. If we must keep the forces of evil at bay, we must seek help. As of late, I've also sensed the presence of someone familiar in the depths of the marble caverns, right? Yeah. Cool. We have that quest. I think I've already finished it. Strange new spirit fields that have emerged over the horizon bear countless new plants and animals. But one little soul stands no chance if we do not go and capture it. These soul orbs light up the depths of the underground spirit. What is the underground spirit? And I'd like to make sure they are kept safe. On the way, could you also be able to provide me with some soul bloom cuttings? Interesting. Gotta find that. What the heck is the underground spirit? Very curious. Cool. Okay, so then let's also go to my quest log, right? So we'll pop into here. Because the active quests we have, which one is it? Ask the Dryad about the ancient myths. Yeah, see, this is the thing. I thought I did this. Status? No. Happiness? No. Shop? She got anything? Don't look like it. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure, because I have the fragment. I'm not really sure what's going on here. I've noticed my quests are a little odd lately, to say the least. What was that we just got? Oh, that's right, that spore summon damage thing. Cool, so I guess we could try Infernon if I really wanted to. I was kind of hoping actually to get a mechanical boss dead first. Do I have enough to make anything? I do, so I can make the mechanical worm. Oh goodness, how much time do we have left before it's daytime? I'm not sure, but we'll go ahead and make one. I think that'll be pretty good. As far as potions are concerned, I have 7 archery potions. If I could make the rest of that, that'd be great. What does it require? You know what? I think we can do that because we got well, we had plenty of day bloom. We'll have to wait for it to be daytime, right? If I hit max craft, we're at 26. Ooh, that is real close. Although now I can craft another 6, so if I drop this down to 4, then we definitely have it. Craft, yeah, I'll take that. Permanent buff. That's the best thing about this mod. Just immediately, permanently have archery potion, which is quite nice. Even though, you know, the increased arrow speed is like blah, but you know, the damage and whatnot. Sorry, the increased arrow speed from the magic quiver, which I've been trying to farm for. Have not been able to find it. So yeah, I've been trying to get that whole build set up. Man, I'm feeling like really tired tonight. My brain is just not on. Okay, so I don't know how much time we have left. Can I build a clock? Let's check. Clock? No, not block. Clock. No, okay. What do I need for one? Wait, don't I have a stopwatch or something? No. I thought I had a pocket watch. Gold, platinum. I can make, yeah, I can make one. So chain, let's make one, just so we can actually tell the time. Pocket watch. Oh, wasn't it? Is it just watch? I guess so. Gold watch. We'll go with gold. That's fine. How much time we got? It's pushing it, but you know what? I think we might have enough time. Let's do it. Oh, and I gotta put the right helm on, huh? Is it that one? I think it is. Now it's time to just dominate. Although I really needed a second level for this, but I might be able to make do. I'm gonna have to go real high up here for a second. Just so we can kind of get his head to come back this way a little bit. All right, here it comes. Boom. I love this bow. This bow's great. Can you imagine, and I think I say this like every series now since it happened, can you imagine how much easier this was before they nerfed the bow? Oh, I went right into his head. The bow used to be way better for this particular fight. Like significantly better. And it has since been nerfed, but you know, nothing wrong with that. It's just interesting. I was like, man, this method was so overpowered before, and some people don't even realize that, like new people who are to Terraria, and they still use this method. It's like, man, imagine how much easier it was before. The boss just like got shredded. It was easily one of the first ways that I actually killed the destroyer, I think. Maybe not one of the first, no. There was other ways I killed the destroyer. It was one of the first ones where it's like, wow, this is not a challenge anymore. And then from then on, our life has just been living it up. I think the twins is also pretty easy with the Daedalus Stormbow. Most of the time. It depends. Like when you're doing modded twins, it's a little more difficult. They like to add a lot more mechanics in there that make this kind of weapon less desirable. Such as like really making it so you only want to kill one of them at a time, and this does a lot of AoE damage. You're killing both of them fairly equally. As long as we're also killing the probes, they help out a lot here. Because the probes, as you can tell, are dropping the hearts. And they're like critical for keeping us alive during this. Because I'm not like going out of my way to dodge the lasers. But yeah, those probes sustain us for sure. Oh, no, let's back this way. See, and then we come over here, we get these two hearts. I have no idea where the boss is. There he is. Wow, I just could not see the icon for whatever reason. It's like pretty obvious where it's at. I was just having a hard time seeing it. I don't know what it is tonight. My brain, not on. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes it happens. And then I just go into like weird autopilot mode. Like now, where I've been doing this for 12 years, so, you know, I'm able to talk about random crap as I do this pretty easily. But the rest of my body is going, what are you doing? Why are you still awake, guy? Go to sleep or something. I don't know. Go take a nap. Oh, you know what I will say? This is kind of a fun little thing. Actually, I need to maybe focus up because I'm about to die. Wow. Anyways, fun thing. My wife and I went on our first date without kids since 2020 today. We went and saw Hunting in Venice. We had seen recently. We watched. I think I was talking about this in an episode of Baldur's Gate, maybe. But we had watched Death on the Nile, which is like it's a whodunit. It's a fun little whodunit movie where it had like Gal Gadot in it and a bunch of other actresses and actors. You're like, I know who you are. It was it was it wasn't good, but it was fun. We enjoyed the movie. And then I was like on the way somewhere. Where was I going? I don't know. I was like going to the game store or something, and I hear an ad about A Haunting in Venice. I was like, ooh, this sounds really cool. And then I hear the main actor's voice, which is the detective from the first movie, and I was like, wait a second. And then I look over at like the little preview image that the car shows us as we're listening to something, and it is the movie poster, and I'm like, oh, is this connected? So I had to look it up. Sure enough, it's the next in the series. It was great. It was actually really good. Way better than the first movie. I enjoyed the heck out of it. A lot of jump scares, because the first movie, not a scary movie, but this one is intended to be kind of more of a spooky thing. It was good though. I enjoyed it. If you saw that movie, let me know in the comments. Man, I am having a hard time killing this thing. Let's switch back to melee while we wait. Boom. Okay. I also don't have like any ranged accessories, and that would greatly change that fight. I was just trying to rush it, and you know what? I almost did it, so I'm happy with that. I think I'm going to get some ranged accessories. We'll try that one more time, kill it, get some stuff from it, and then we'll go do Inferno.